Judiciary is now out of limbo as the National Treasury restored its budget for the 2019-2020 financial year. Well, this is just days after the Chief Justice accused Treasury of unfairly targeting the judiciary in its austerity measures as budgets for Parliament and the Executive keep growing. Well, as NTV's Mel Miendo reports, the move now perhaps restores hope of efficient delivery of services in the coming days.
Kumbe hii nchi kuna wenyewe. Some of us are serving at their pleasure. Let me tell you, my friends, the CJ is here exercising the mandate given to him by the Kenyan people.
A few days after the televised outburst by Chief Justice David Maraga alleging a plot by the executive to frustrate his office and lashing out over the budget cuts, the National Treasury restored the judiciary's budget for the year 2019 to 2020. The judiciary can now enjoy the 18.9 billion shillings allocated to them, 14 billion for recurrent expenditure and 4 billion for development, even though it's still less than their request for 31.2 billion shillings. This win for the judiciary comes after a hard-fought battle. The Law Society of Kenya had in October moved to court to protest the drastic cuts, warning that the move would result in a paralysis of judiciary operations across the country. The judiciary said it would in future have to present its budget proposals to the National Assembly and not the Treasury.
Our Constitution established the Judiciary Fund under Article 173 of the Constitution and directs the Treasury to deposit the Judiciary Fund in the Judiciary Fund account. But that's not what the Treasury is doing.
Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Ann Amadi, now says all the approved activities for the judiciary will now proceed as planned. The judiciary's half-year budget has since been uploaded on IFMIS, while the authority to incur expenditure for courts and tribunals are still being processed. Today, the LSK has urged Treasury to give the judiciary space, saying, and I quote, "We hope that there will be no further disruption on the operational independence of the judiciary." End of quote. Chief Justice David Maraga had raised concerns that the areas worst hit by the budget cuts would be ICT and over 53 mobile courts countrywide, important for enhancing judicial services to inaccessible marginal areas. With its budget restored,
I call on the judiciary, if they so desire, to strive to determine expeditiously tax disputes without fear or favor.
The expectation will be on the judiciary to expedite the dispensation of justice. Mel Miendo, NTV.